Good morning, everyone. I hate this first few minutes when it's like, can you hear me and everything else. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Someone give me a sign. Let's wait these proverbial few minutes. Someone just say hello. Yes, can hear. Why are you looking at me, offspring number 2? I am joined by offspring number 2 and offspring number 2 daughter-in-law today. Not next to me. They're over there having breakfast at 12:32 in the afternoon. Can I just say? Yes, just threw you under the bus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
You're very welcome. I'm thinking everyone can hear me. I'm thinking. All right. Okay. Let's see who has come to join me at the kitchen table today. Let's see who's here. We've got Sorella. Sorella's here. Angela. For those that don't know, Sorella means sister in Italian. So there you go. Hello, Creative Chris. Redhead. Hello, Ella. How are you? Pixie's here. And everyone's saying hello. Let's scroll. Kathy. Hello, Kathy. And Chris, diamond painting and waiting for the cheesecake to be brought out. Are you bringing me cheesecake, Chris? Because if I don't get none, you don't get none. It doesn't work that way. Let's see. Diamonds, dreams, and coffee beans. Oh God, I can't deal. How's that for a YouTube name? How's that? I'm Diamonds, dreams, and coffee beans. It's like rap. You got to wrap that. Scrolling. Bevy's here. Bev. How do you say Bev? Beverly. Bev says it Beverly. Yeah, I just had the cringe face from offspring number 2. Yes, she does. True story. Ask her. I'll give you her phone number. You can Insta call her. I promise. If you're here hungry, it's your own fault. Oh, that's just rude. If I'm here hungry, it's my... Well, I've got an upside down banana cake. So there.
Well, maybe you should eat breakfast at 12 o'clock. You won't be hungry then.
What the hell? What have you got? The internationals are going to get scared because they're not going to know what this creature is. But let me just continue saying hello to everyone. Let's see. Who else is here? Jeanette. Hello. Bonjour, Jeanette. Bonjour, Lorenz. Satya's here. Femstar. Rubinus. I want to call you Rubinus. I don't know why. Ruby Irene. Bless your heart. She watches from South Africa.
Oh, wow.
And it's like some goodness gracious hour of the morning over there for her. Thanks, Bev. Yes, hit a thumbs up. That'd be nice. 1 or 2, 10 or 20. How many thumbs can you have? I'm looking over this. Hello, uniquely yours. Hey, Jen. Working and lurking. Beautiful. Grammy the Shiners here. Why are you waving me?
Fly.
Oh, there's a fly. Hey, Rose. Emma's here. Hello, Deborah. Erica. Hello, sweetheart. Rachel. Dawn. Janet's here. Lisa. GMR. Lisa again. West Aussie. Diamond 8 Arts. West Aussie. You guys...
Beverly.
Has she said it?
Beverly.
I said Beverly.
Oh, it's B-E-A, so Beverly.
Christine Dick says, my Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn from DAC will be here tomorrow. So excited. Do you know what? Watch everyone come at me in the comments. I have no idea who Harley Quinn is. Oh, God. I'm not even the comments. I'm going to cop it from the side now. Hey, careful, you're going to scare him.
He's mine.
I don't care. He's mine now. All right. I don't know who it is. I see this Harley Quinn.
Joker's, girlfriend. Or was this?
That dude's got a girlfriend?
Yeah. She's just as crazy as him. There's a whole backstory to that.
She's not crazy. Did her mother have her tested? Boom, Bing Bang Theory, drop the line.
She's not with her mum by the time she becomes crazy.
Well, crazy is as crazy does. I still don't know who Harley Quinn is.
Okay, you know.
So the Batman's
do you know,
enemy's girlfriend.
Do you
The
know,
Batman's enemy's girlfriend.
Yeah, she's also Batman's enemy because of that. She's got pigtails, she's blonde, and she dyes the tips red and blue.
There's an education. There you go. Sunday education. I said if you leave here, if it's hungry as your fault. Rose's daughter. Hi from Geelong. Hello, Geelongan. Geelong is a country town. Well, what do you call it? Country? It's a town down on the coast here in Victoria. So close to me. We've got a lot of Victorians
Yes, it
here.
is a platypus. A platypus was said to be a Frankenstein creature with a duck's bill and a beaver's tail.
Beaver's tail. Beaverly, this is yours.
The males also have a stinger on the back of their legs, which can poison things and all that. But pretty much, they're really cute.
Don't tell people that we've got cute, cuddly things that then they're poisonous or whatever, because I'm already fighting these Yankees over here that think that everything that is over here is dangerous and kills them.
It's not poisonous. It's as a self-defense to just shock and then swim away. It's not a... It won't kill you. It's like a bee sting.
Love the platypus.
Yes, he's very cute.
What's a plural of platypus?
Platypi.
I'm glad I paid for good education. Angela, Sherry's here. John Sloat. Hello, John. Dawn. Oh, she loves the platypus. It's very rubbery. It's very like leathery.
It's a leather snout with very fluffy body, which is why I tell them.
How come offspring number 1 never comes to life? That's a really good question, Grammy. He chooses not to. It's not his thing. Oh, he actually did get up. Came down, squirreled around for some breakfast, and I think he's just gone back up. But it's just not his thing. He's been invited to do so, though. He has been invited to do so. I don't know who Harley Quinn is ever. See, Lisa's got my back. Lisa's got my back. She didn't know. Gasp! Oh gosh! See, I told you they're gonna riot on me. Oh, you're coming to join me?
Yes, he's still eating.
I know, right, Chris? We need to educate her. Funny Rose. Rose wants to give me Rose, the New Zealander.
Wants to educate you on what?
Harley Quinn, I would assume.
Not
I would assume not the platypus. Miss Phoebe Does. Hello, my first catch up of your life from California. Hello. No, I shouldn't do that with his beak. Hello. Oh, well, if this is your first live, this is offspring number 2, and this is offspring number 2 daughter-in-law right here.
She's whacking me with my own platypus.
So I'm not into Batman. No, Batman's not my thing either.
Marvel's more my thing. However, I do know the Batman universe, unlike someone.
I know.
But Jenny, hello, my love. Wifey number 2's here. Wifey's number 2 is here. Only males have the venom. Oh, there you go. I'm getting a full education. If I skip a comment, I'm so sorry. And if I skip saying hello,
It's on their back legs.
one of the few mammals. Chris is fully educated on these
One
things.
of the few mammals that lay eggs. The only other mammal that lays eggs is also in Australia, and it's the echidna. So,
She's your animal expert.
not really. I don't know that much, but
Rose, Sparkle with Mini Mum Gracie. I am trying to join you while shopping. Do you know what I do that sometimes too? If I'm out and about and I've got someone's live, and I want to listen, I'll just have it. Yeah, it's funny. And then when something funny happens on the live and I've got everyone in my AirPods and I'm walking around and start laughing in the middle of the shopping center, I get the looks. Trust me, I do. And even on the train.
Okay. I want you guys' opinion. If you've ever seen other YouTubers like Markiplier or Pupae or Jacksepticeye, some of the top guys on the platform, because they're gamers, but
they are gamers.
We had them, like we were watching a video on TV, right? On the TV on YouTube. And Mum walks in and she's like,
Hello.
She's giving us these looks like we're looking crazy. See, I love Markiplier.
Markiplier is very funny.
I don't know. It's like they're
Okay, for we were watching him play a rage game. In case people don't know, which is a game that is designed to make you angry because of bad controls. So he was very shouting, swearing, all that. It probably wasn't the best video to introduce her to him, but yes, that's what we watched.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. And like when this dude here tells me it was like something like 50 million subscribers.
30 million.
I'm thinking there are 30 million souls out there watching this dude scream on a tube. And here I am going, why? Why? Just why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Tinks is in the house. Hi, Eva. Miss you, babe. Oh, there you go. But see, you got to talk to. I told you should be Insta calling Bev. She's got your game. Look, she's into all this stuff.
Mr. Beast.
Yes. Yes.
And Chaotic Vanessa's into it as well. Gosh, you people. Who knew?
Mr. Beast has like 80 million subscribers.
And he gives away
80
money.
million.
Yeah, he's the one who gives away money.
Yeah,
Show her Mr. Beast. The only Mr. Beast I'm interested in is not one that's going to be found on YouTube. I'm just saying that to you, Beth. And you know it. And it's no secret. It's no secret. So I could sit here. He's so tactile. Yeah, you keep him. He's so tactile. Maybe you want them to name him?
Sure. Name my platypus.
He's already got a name.
He's already got a name.
My mum named him Bertie, but you can name him. I didn't really like.
I do have an announcement to make. There was a competition on Uniquely Yours Down Under and Rose Profit Creations. They held a competition and they've given me the details to announce the winner. Are you wanting to know the winner? Dun, 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 dun. Now, this was for a competition, and I am probably the worst affiliate out because I can't remember the competition. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. But I've been totally so busy. If Rose and Jen are in the house still, if they can remind me what the competition was for, that would be lovely.
We've got a Percy.
Are you at my kitchen table, Chris? I mean, Jen and Rose. Let's have a look. Are they still here? Are they out and about doing their things? Is Dr. Mario even considered a video gamer anymore?
Yes. Dr. Mario. I play Dr. Mario. I'm not good at it, but I
don't know. Okay. I've got the winner here. Dun, dun, dun. Should we do a drum roll for the people? Ding! The winner for the Uniquely Yours and Rose Profit Creations competition is Carol Miller. Yay! Congratulations, Carol. If you can reach out to Rose or Jen and they will hook you up with whatever it is they need to hook you up with, because you're going to get hooked up with something. So congratulations to two of you. To two of you? No, to one of you. One Carol Miller. Congratulations. It was for creating a picture using one word given to Rose. That's right. Now I remember. Rose was, they put out a competition where a word was given and Rose had to create a piece of artwork out of that, like be inspired by that one word. And it was Carol Miller's who won. And it was a droplet, I believe. If the girls, if the owners of that company can, please speak up. Please stand up.
We're getting a lot of Percys from the platypus.
Percy the platypus. Carol Miller. And Carol Miller's here. Yay, she's here. Look.
Can we get a Perry?
Yay. All right. So, hashtag Reach Out 2022. We're underway. I hope everyone is looking after their mental health. I hope you're reaching out to others to check on their mental health and just going with it and enjoying whatever craft work that you're doing. Who's picking their nose? I said in my announcement video, you can choose to pick your nose if you want. Who's going to own that one? So I'm working on Melody in Pink, loving it. Loving it.
What?
Can you two not have a domestic behind my
Sorry.
back?
No, I don't understand what he's.
He said you're picking your nose to help you with your mental health. I don't know. You do you, boo-boo. I'm not here. I don't judge.
I don't.
Look,
What?
you need a haircut bad, son. Oh, son. Oh, dear me.
He's just covering up.
So I'm really loving Melody in Pink. That's from Uniquely Yours Down Under. And if you missed it either on this live or on my announcement, anyone who purchases through my affiliate link for the month of February because of the mental health, I will be donating that money to a charitable cause. That whatever, hang on, let me backtrack. I'm not going to donate your money. No, any money that I get from the affiliateship through your purchases, if you use my link, I'll be talking to Jen and Rose and asking me to give me that amount, because I'm also here to announce a few other special things for you. I will be setting up, and you've got the whole of February to look into this if you like. I will be setting up a specific link with Beyond Blue. Okay, I will have a target goal set in there for fundraising. And if you saw Abigail's announcement part 2 video of how to win the grand prizes, you will know that the way to enter the grand prizes for our event is that we are asking for you to be able to pay it forward. And by that, we are saying, even if it's $1, like 100 cents, is that the same denomination across the world? 100 cents equals $1. You got a whole month to save up $1 or more, whatever you choose, to donate to a charity of your choice. Charity of your choice, mental health related, and whatever mental health means to you. Okay, I've chosen Beyond Blue. It's an Australian organisation, not for profit organisation here. Okay, it is something that it's a 24-hour hotline for people to call in. They get counselling support and assistance over the phone if they find themselves in trouble. I'm going to be bringing you some more information about them, and the money, any purchases through my affiliateship from Uniquely Yours and Rose Profit, I'll be donating to them from that perspective. And also, if you choose to donate to Beyond Blue, you'll be able to send me and Abigail a screenshot through the email Google link thing that she has set up. I'm going to be doing another video, so it's all going to be set out. Don't panic. You've got a whole month for the grand prizes. That being said, we've got also our little prizes going along the way. And if you saw Abigail's live yesterday, you would have seen that we are doing Shay's trays this week. And Abigail had 2 trays sent to her. Where's my phone gone? That's not organisation.
No, it is.
Offspring number 2. Please run like the wind, bullseye. It's out there. And today we're going to be drawing another tray. Yes, Shay's trays. So,
Tinkle Wonderland wanted you to read this message.
Night, Tinks. I hope you're feeling well. Thanks for dropping in, hun. Can I grab this?
Yep.
Read my previous message. Yes, got it. I hope you're okay, Eva. Love you. Dollars are all in more countries. I'm glad you like it, Carol. Yeah, it's a charity that is dollars aren't in every country, the equivalent thereof. So whatever, if you're in international and you don't, pardon me, you will have a mental health organisation somewhere in your country or wherever you're watching from. And if you don't, I'm sure that Beyond Blue will accept international denominations and donations. The most minimum amount will get you one draw. Now, as Abigail has said, as I'm saying, whether you donate $1, whether you donate your whole house, we don't care. You will only get one entry into the grand prizes, okay? And we did that so that it's fair for everybody because everyone has different financial circumstances. Now, to be clear and to reiterate what Abigail was talking about yesterday, This is only if you wish to be in the draw for grand prizes. If you, for whatever reason, don't wish to, cannot, or whatever the choice, whatever the reason, do not, cannot, whatever, donate to a charity, it doesn't mean you can't participate in our event. Your participation and what Abigail and I have put this on for is so that you can come and join us, get some, happiness and share whatever woes are in your heart, and at the same time let other people come in and help you, with those woes if that's what's going on. That is the purpose of this, not the prizes. I'm gonna shoot straight from the hip. Events are not and should not, in my opinion, be about prizes. They are a perk. They're an additional bit of fun, especially this event. This event is near and dear to my heart, okay, and especially Beyond Blue as a charity and what I've read for them, and I'll be bringing you more information about them. You're not obliged to donate to them. You find whatever suits you. It could be a charity around, pardon me, Alzheimer's. It could be anything to do with mental health, okay? So that's what all that's about. Gabstar. Oh, look. Oh, he donated. Look. Thanks for the super chat, Gabstar. Is that towards the rent this week? Oh.
No, that's to Beyond Blue.
That's for Beyond. No, donate directly to the channel. No. Don't. Hang on.
Now it's okay. Don't donate here.
Don't donate here. Don't donate here to me. I don't want donations sent to me because I want them to go directly to the channel, to the charity. You're making me choke. No. Don't super chat me here. Right, it needs to go to the charity because number one, I want it to be transparent, honest, and everything, so that you guys know that your money is going directly to the charity. But not only that, all right, YouTube takes out a percentage, and I want all of your donation to go directly to the charity. Okay, so whilst super chats and stickers are so appreciated and everything, don't get the two mixed up. If you're looking to donate to charity, please do so directly to them so that they get the full amount, and YouTube don't suck it up, because they do. They suck like that. They suck nuts. So
you say as you're on the channel.
I do. And you know what? All right. So we've got some people's in the Goth Mama. It has been a while. I had a kidney stones and now finding my cousin. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear, Goth Mama. I'm sending you some positive Percy hugs. There you go. Look, giving you a big hug. I'm so sorry to hear. Positive vibes going out to you, darling. Yes, you can talk about it for sure. Oh, Goth Mama sending you hugs your way. Definitely, Rose. Definitely. So, shall we do a giveaway? Shall we do a giveaway? It's back. I got it from my boxes. Oh, shit. I saw. Yeah,
You also dropped one.
Oh, no, because that'll be the one that someone picks and right, done. The balls are back. I love me a ball.
She loves her balls. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Likes turning them and playing with them.
We've got sugar. I want to get out today. All right. So, hey, Randy. Randy's here. Lots of prayers coming your way, Goth Mama, and I'm glad that you're here and you're amongst people that are sending you all the positive love and vibes. All right, so let's do this really quickly.
I was just checking how you're.
This is I was going to show you pictures. Hang on a second.
Yeah, no, I'm checking if you can mix them up.
So this is what you are going in the draw for. It's in Abigail's hands at the moment. It is a shade tray. I don't even have one.
Is that 3D printed?
It's 3D printed. It is.
Yeah.
It's awesomeness. I'll show you some more pictures. Look at that. I believe from what I've seen of other people's reviews of them that it's actually a timber or wooden base. So that's the one that we're giving away today. Satya, hello. If I missed you before, it is a pretty one. All right, so this is how it goes. We got 62 pairs of eyeballs in the house. Are you ready? Listen carefully. In here, I have balls up to 1 through to 75. When I say go, you will pick one number of your choice between 1 and 75. The person who gets it first and the closest to that number without going over will win. Okay, I'll give you around 30 seconds, 40, 50, I don't know, about a minute, thereabouts, whenever I feel like it, and we'll say stop, and then I'm going to draw.
Mix it up backwards first.
It takes big balls.
So you ready, set, and go, 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 go. And if I've got my moderators in the house, they can help me with these. Gabstar, get out of here. You are not entering this.
It's 3D printed.
You are not entering this. No.
Someone else go.
And for those that don't know, Gabstar is my son, offspring number 2. So, seeing some people coming in. Have I said hello to all these peoples? Berta, if I missed you, and Sherry, if I missed you, hello. Sarah, if I missed you, hello. Has everyone had a guess? Oh, and it's open to internationals, by the way. So whether you're in Australia, America, where Abigail is, Antarctica, I think the exclusion would be maybe, I don't know, the moon. Yeah, we might exclude the moon. Postage is a bitch at the moment, so it may not get there in time. So
Jupiter's fine though.
Jupiter's fine. We're good with Jupiter. If you live on Jupiter, just make sure, good postage.
Good postage to Jupiter.
All right.
We'll see you in about 10 years.
Instead of 10, it's currently 9 years. It's way better.
Not everyone know this, but people who have a learning disability also suffer mental health issues. I know this because I work with a client who has it. There you go. There you go. It's whatever mental health means to you, Sherry. So that's a really good point. Thank you for bringing that to everyone's attention, including myself. There you go. All right. Are we ready? I am going to write stop. Stop. All right. Sparkles and love, send any strength you have my way. That even pierced my own ear. Jeez.
Platypus is sending to.
All right, are we ready? Sprocket. Okay. I like that, Emma. She's got a sprocket or two. I like that. Young ones I call poppets, but sprocket? I'm liking that. I dig that. Okay, are we ready? Sproglets.
Sproglets.
I didn't know that, Linda. I did not know that. I know that your sister has my name or had my name, Grace. I knew that about you. I didn't know about your son. You know what? Parents of children who are on the spectrum, we are the best blessed parents. I tell you what, I have been blessed as a mum and a mother, and has helped me be the best mum that I can be. All right, anywho's, are we ready? It's still little squirt. Oh, it was your grandmother. Beg my pardon, Linda. Sorry, I thought in my mind it was your sister. There you go. So agree, Gracie, says Rose. All right, you can
do it backwards to actually mix them up.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's between, I've got a ball between my legs.
Well done.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Wow! It's there. It's there. Jeez. These people.
I didn't say anything.
We have lucky B4. All right.
It's just 4.
Mods in the house. Anyone who chose 1, 2, 3, or 4. And the person who chose 3 or 4, whichever one came first.
Offspring number 2 burn.
Rose Prophet seems closest so far. Yeah.
Rose Prophet? Mm-hmm. You're not a moderator.
Have a look.
Rose 1. Rose Prophet! Yay! Rose! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Congratulations, Rose. Can you get in touch with me, please, and send me where is the best details to get you this tray because I need to get it to you. Oh, guys, can you hang on 1 second? How do
you gonna finish that? Or?
No, I've just got my phone buzzing here. Guys, you entertain yourselves. I'll be there in 1. Guys, sorry, I've got a few technical difficulties. Hey!
Hey.
Surprise! Let's see. Look who I found.
Yeah, she just found 2 strangers wandering around.
So,
Hi, guys.
Do you realise how hard it's not to burst out laughing the way she's making bibbies?
I'm looking at you and those two are over there laughing at me. It's like, oh, I can't even.
Call me after police.
Oh dear, let me get rid of this notification. So yes, a cheeky surprise, and I've had beautiful morning tea. Well, we're still going to have our cake, don't we?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So the banana cake that I was making yesterday when I was listening to Abigail was for these two and me, of course. We're going to have that soon.
So, Chris, does that answer you why Rose wasn't talking to you this morning?
Yes, so for those that don't know, I am fortunate and blessed to be joined today by Jennifer. I won't give surnames. There's no need for surnames.
They know my name anyway. It comes up in everything they do.
Truth. Jenny and Rose, who are the joint owners of Uniquely Yours Down Under and Rose Profit Creations. This lady, this person here, is who designed and gave me the fireman. Remember the fireman? The measure, the fireman. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we couldn't have got a better reaction to the fireman than her measuring his junk.
Yeah. I'm sweating. Oh, thank you. That helps. So, welcome.
Well,
Welcome.
to be here.
Welcome.
Was the best kept secret out? No one knew what was going on?
No. And we were thinking, like, how are we going to do this? And then one of us, I think.
It was me.
You. This one over here came up with the whole, we'll just. Mwah.
Hello, everybody.
So, thanks everyone for being here. Now, I'm so jealous. I wish I was there.
Rose and Grace live about 45 minutes from one another. I'm a little bit further. I'm sort of up the other end of the country.
Queensland.
Yes.
Yes, we ship to the USA. We ship worldwide.
She's a top, we're bottoms.
Well,
True.
sometimes.
Wow. That's a conversation we'll have.
Yeah, I'll have that after the live. Yeah. Well, we eating cake.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, where are you eating the cake from?
Wow.
If I
That's
get
a
to cake,
secret.
you need educating.
Yeah, I'm not far from Trina.
Yes, they do. These two ship to the USA. Yes, they
We
do,
ship
Linda.
worldwide, and there's
Yeah.
now on all campuses. There's now free shipping.
Even for us here in
Even
Australia.
for you Aussies, because they come directly to you now.
Yes. Oh, thanks, Bev. Thank you so
Bev.
much. There's a Gracie sandwich right there. Jen knows me very well.
It's a good sandwich to have.
I get to spoon both.
Ooh, baby.
You know, I mean, because we've got plans for next Saturday night.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I may not be driving.
We'll find you somewhere to crash.
Now you don't get cheesecake
I
because
have
I
a
want to
king
invite
size
to this party. You got a king size bed? You up for it?
it?
Watch this space. Oh, I'm getting the look from offspring number 2. We're all 3 of us.
Yeah.
You go. If I'm going down, you go. You
Oh,
go.
we'll go down. We're a sinking
Yeah,
ship.
exactly.
I've experienced
What?
I was going to say,
What?
we had the experience of hearing him on the lives is funny. Hearing him in real life is even funnier.
Oh, that's what you're going to say. Okay.
Get the mind out of the gutter, you
You're
two.
hot and bothered now.
Hey, you're the one that extended your stay here. I don't know.
That's just because I'm that good.
Wow. I've got something to look forward to. He's a full cringing over there.
If we can get him fully cringing and going red, the job is done. What? He's not red enough, is it?
Oh my gosh, danger waiting to happen. Well, you know.
Well, you say Gracie's beetroot, Gabe's even redder.
Like a matching parrot.
Well, let's just say it's a glare off my top. He can't. He's too far away.
I have gone.
Oh, my power.
Oh my goodness. So, girls, what news do you bring me about anything?
Okay. We ran the competition and we did drag it out a little bit because unfortunately Gracie had to move. So everything was delayed because the plan was to release it on Gracie's channel, the winner, and release why we did that. The reason we run that competition, and as some of you know who join us on our channel, when we do Whip and Chats, we do a thing of Stump the Artist. No one's ever been able to stump Rose.
Not yet. Been close a few times, but not stumped yet.
They can't stump her. They give her different things and she comes up with an art piece for every one of them. Now I've got to see someone's mind's ticking over here.
Yeah, okay. So, in other words, what is Stump the Artist?
Stump the Artist means that someone will give Rose a work and Rose will pull out an art piece from her mind and she will describe what she's going to do with that art piece.
So, at one inspirational word, you will get given one
Okay,
word, and you have to come up with an art piece.
We'll show you how this works. It needs to be something that's well known. We don't do diseases. We don't do politics and things like that. Those subjects get thrown away. Gabe, come up with just a word.
A word.
A word, something out of the blue you don't think you can come up with an art piece for.
How long do I have? Do I have to do it right now?
Yeah,
right
right now.
I hate doing stuff on the spot.
He's full
Just look
struggling.
around.
He's full struggling. He's full struggling.
PCB.
What's
PCB?
that? What's that?
That's a computer, it's like a computer motherboard.
Okay, so I would take a photo of the motherboard so I could render it and make it look good. And I would probably have like little, like a galaxy background with little sparks coming off it, like it's blown up, and have like, yeah. So, yeah.
Damn.
So what we've actually decided to do, as we know in the diamond painting world, a lot of art out there, everyone can get the same sort of art. If you want a picture of Harley Quinn, who sadly enough, Grace does not know who Harley Quinn is. And believe me, before we leave here today, we'll educate her. Or it could be roses, it could be an animal, it could be whatever. Everyone gets the same generic art.
Dinosaurs is a big one.
And let's just say everyone gets the same art, and that can be a little boring sometimes if you can buy the same art as everybody else. But sometimes you want a special piece of art. You want a piece that it's something close to you. It might be a wedding, a memorial. It might be a certain way you want an animal, a certain animal you can't find. And all that sort of thing. So what we've come up with is we've actually coming up with a with a thing called Diamond Paintings by Design. What that means is you are going to be able to talk to Rose on a one-on-one basis. You're going to be able to tell her your idea on what you want, and she will put together an art piece for you that is designed specifically for you. The only way then that art piece can be released to anyone in the public is if you say, okay, I've done that art piece and Grace has come to me and she said, that is phenomenal. I would love to be able to do that. And as you, as a person that has helped create that art piece, then comes to us and says, I'd like Grace to be able to have that specific art as well. That is the only way it will be released. I don't know how many of you remember the frog that we've recently done for Chris. That is a diamond painting by design. We did that for him to showcase what can be done. That art piece does not get released to anybody else. That is something for him unless he turns around and says such and such wants that art piece. It's going to be a service that costs. And now this does not come to the company. This is actually for Rose's time.
It's an artist fee.
It's an artist fee.
It takes a lot of my time.
It's a $70 fee to get that done, but
In Australian.
Australian dollars, it'll be a specific piece that's designed for you. Then once it's designed, once you've approved the art, we will size it for you and the rest will be a custom charge for the canvas.
Okay.
It's something I haven't seen anywhere else.
No.
I don't think any other company offers it. And it was an idea that came to me and I discussed it with Rose. Even before we merged the businesses, I discussed this with her and it was something that we decided to bring out.
This is not for events. So this is something separate. So for any events, I did some mental health pieces.
Yeah.
That's separate. That's on my time and I donate that. That's fine. This is for you guys personally. So if you've got events running and you want me to, that's separate. That's not included in this. This is completely separate.
So if I've got something that, for example, you guys know, feathers is my, I get touched by feathers, as in that. If I see feathers or interact with feathers, they bring to me my brother, right? So if I said to you, feathers, and we would have consultations.
Yes. Consultations, one-on-one.
We would have one-on-one consultations. I would then say, I'm looking for this sort of colors, like I want teals and purples or this and that, and you would work with that.
Yeah.
And we work together.
Yep.
And then it's my painting.
Yeah.
My design. No one else can buy it. But if I share that and say, for example, one of my friends or subscribers out there says, Grace, can I get that?
You have to tell us that.
I give my consent to you to say yes.
It's basically you, because you as the person that has arranged that particular piece of artwork, you would hold, even though Rose has done it, we would give you the copyright to that. So the only person then that can actually agree, it's like an artist agreeing to a copyright of the artwork.
Yeah.
So the only person that can agree to that piece being released and how that piece is released is the person that has organized that, has commissioned, good word there.
And it can only be done through us. I will not release that image to anyone, another company for you guys to do. It has to be done through us because I still own the main copyright, but for example, the feathers, I would share that with you.
Yeah. So what you're telling me is that Uniquely Yours, Down Under and Rose Profit Creations will be creating a unique painting.
Yes. And as I said, I don't think any other company actually does that. It's something it's a first for me. And if someone else has seen it, let me know. It'd be interesting to see what they've done, but this is unique. And as we know, Rose is a very unique artist. She can take
almost anything
and create a fantastic piece of art. So it's you have to agree to what the picture is, and it's very similar. Grace helped us with a mental health piece, and she had plenty of information and input into that, and that is the process that would be exactly what you did with that mental health piece. She will basically go through and talk to you about that piece and get all the feedback, and then
Pardon me. Yeah, I think, you know what, and $70, it's, you know, to have a piece that no one else would have, and it's a piece, an art piece of artwork that's your, like, it has come from within you to want to paint. I mean, imagine we all here like diamond painting, and we do other artists, like we do Rose's artwork, we do all, you know, all the artists out there. But imagine having had the input and the inspiration behind the painting that you're actually doing. That's not a photo. It's not a custom as such, because a custom's already a pre-done.
It's an original art.
Yeah, it's an original piece of artwork that you've actually. Yeah, am I getting this right?
Yeah, yeah.
That you've actually had input into designing.
So Chris is a really good example. Like, so with Chris, I recently, he's like Tellurian Fairy, him and Angie both were there while I was creating it. I let them have input. We were on video call. They got to see the process. And so Chris can tell you, it's quite fun to watch. And like you guys are welcome to actually be part of that process. I render, like I'm a digital painter. So I am a multimedia. Yeah. So there's like all sorts of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Dimensions to the artwork. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, and you get to be a part of that process. I mean, I do the creating originally for it, and you guys get to have an input. So I will send you, like, say I've come up with this general idea. This is what I've come up with originally. You go, and I'll send you like a kind of a rough photo before it's rendered.
Yeah,
so you just kind of see where I'm at.
Yeah.
And then we go from there. So I've done a few pieces for people where they've gone, well, that's not quite the idea I had. I kind of wanted it with this background and that. And I've gone, okay, well, I'll just change the background. So, and we just go from there. Or we shift things around, or we change the color of something.
Chris, I've just sent you a link through Facebook that will link to that, the diamond painting by design section of the website. The biggest custom we'll do, I think off memory, it's 145 on the short side, which is your small side. Length, height-wise, that's not really an issue. It's the width is where the machines will only take it so far. But bearing in mind, if you get too big, then shipping canvases tend to, because shipping companies are a pain in the proverbial, they tend to actually get damaged. So we will do them. However, it will be as I said, the biggest you can go width-wise is 140.
What do we got there?
Can it be with photos?
Yes, it can be. I am actually a photographer by trade, a portrait photographer. So I can work photography into images. TARDIS is if you guys have seen the TARDIS painting, that is actually photograph, rendering, and digital paint.
So, Chris, can you put that link up, please?
I was going to say, can you share it? Yeah, if Chris, if you can share that diamond paint by design link to the website for the ladies, that would be awesome.
That's all good.
Yeah,
The best thing to do is to shoot us a message if you've got a picture, and we will do a render. All photos do come with a render, and I have made it clear on that, Chris, that is not for sale.
Yeah, Froggy is definitely not for sale. This was
the best.
My gift to my friend Chris.
The best thing you can do is, if you want to take advantage of this, is to turn around and book on there. Once that comes through, that's just a booking fee. Then Rose will be in touch with you once I've got your details there, so we can start organising getting together. Now, I'm just about to shock Gracie here, going off a bit, and she didn't know this was going to happen. This goes a bit off.
Carol,
I'm squished in here. I can't even get out, so I'm scared.
You can go, Carol. As long as I've got your address details, we will size that and send that out to you. Can you just let me know your sweet spot size that you like? Okay, now this is going back to the mental health. Okay, what we're going to do as a company, on behalf of Gracie's Diamond Painting World and Abigail Marie's, we are going to make $100 donation to Beyond Blue.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Yes, we are dead serious. There will be $100 donation made to Beyond Blue.
That was my goal, $100.
Under the name
You can increase the goal.
of both yours and Abigail's channels.
That was my whole goal.
Well, now you can double it.
Oh.
Believe me, both Rose and I have had our own mental health struggles. We've had family members with mental health struggles, so it's something that means a lot to both of us. So we will be organising that donation at the end of the month for you to donate to Beyond Blue.
Thank you. And these donations that when Abigail and I were putting together this event, we wanted to make, grand prize entry, something different. And the money's not coming to me or Abigail. It's not coming to us. We're not asking you guys to give to us. We're asking, every dollar counts. Every dollar counts.
Yes.
And it's you're giving money to someone you will never meet for thanks that you will never get. But it will be the greatest gift that you can give. And that's, where that's coming from. The money that Beyond Blue use, I will give you information so that you know what it is this organisation does for you. Okay, I'm not going to go into it all today, but there are people out there that, and you yourselves might be one of these people that have called out to an organisation, on the phone for support in the middle of the night, 3:00 in the morning, whatever it is, to talk to that, voice on the other phone, or even just to have that person on the other phone listen to what you're going through. And it's these dollar coin or $100 coin donations that go towards helping those things happen. So when I say, it's going to go towards helping someone you'll never meet, you won't ever meet that person. You will never get a thank you from that person. But
You've done a good thing.
You've done a good thing. You've done an amazing thing.
It seriously doesn't. I don't look at it. I need to know what's happened with that money. When there are people out there in this world that are screaming for mental health services that can't get the donations they want, the mental health organisations are going, well, we can't get the funding anymore because the government's cutting funding. $100 is really a small drop in the ocean, but if that $100 can help someone or can help a couple of people, can help Beyond Blue with some sort of program, then I'm all for that.
So I see that there's a few questions here for the link. I'll be setting up, because I spoke to Beyond Blue on Friday night, and I spoke to them, and they are sending me a specific link that I can put the hashtag in there. I can put it up as, my own title. It'll have a what do you call it? Like a thermometer, a goal reached sort of thing happening, so that we as a group can see it grow. So you're most welcome to donate outside of that. I'm not getting anything out of it. It's just so that we can all, as a group, see that little, goal being reached together.
I need to add an extra zero to your goal.
As a group, let Gracie set a goal, and as a group, let's see if we can smash that goal.
Well, I just kind of thought, let's start,
No, it needs an extra zero on him.
$1,000.
Diamond Queen to go on and pay the fee. If you go onto the website, there is a Diamond Paintings by Design link now on the website. I had to make it active. You may need to refresh your page if you're one of our stalkers on the page that like to go on there and check out what's going up there. If you go on there, it's near the end. I'm fixing links up as I go. There's a lot of work going on, but if you click on there, how to do it, you just click on that. It's like purchasing a canvas, but you don't select your.
If you're buying me,
your drills. You're basically paying for
She's
this one.
Pimping me out now. You know
Yes.
that. So.
Wow.
Yeah, you can hire me.
You're pimping the ride out here. How awesome! How lucky am I to have not only the owner of a diamond painting company, but also an artist
And
together, and it's not, and it's look, they're real.
You realise you launched me, with you know
You
that.
want you.
I didn't launch it. You launched
You
it.
broke. You popped my cherry.
We were having this discussion on the way over here. Grace popped my cherry with lives because until I spoke to her, I'd never really been on a live.
True.
That was my first live.
yes.
She popped the cherry for
For me as an artist.
For you as an artist, and
Yeah.
she popped the cherry for
Who's
she
going to
did.
pop my bloody cherry?
We did. You're seeing us.
True.
You're going to my house for dinner.
I am dinner plans next weekend.
Yeah, she was too tired last night, but we went out for dinner last night, and we did invite Gracie. She was too tired, so she's coming over next week. But anyone who
But she's seen my cooking.
the cooking we had last night. Oh my god, that was.
I missed out apparently,
sensational.
but you know what? It's not the end of the world.
No.
It's not the end of the world.
No.
It'll be good. It'll be good. So, tell me. I know you said mental health means a lot to you, and when I spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, I had offspring daughter-in-law
Yep.
talking about it.
Yeah, we botched it.
No, you didn't. You
It
really
comes-
didn't.
You can't botch something
You
that
can't
comes from the heart.
Exactly. So, I know we can all talk a million years about this, but if I said to you, reach out, and in the conversation of mental health,
Mhm.
what would it mean to you?
To me, we discussed this earlier that I have dealt with PTSD, and I'll quite happily discuss that more on my channel. But for me, reaching out is actually, if you see somebody who is going through something, it's not about you as a person, it's about them. And it takes 5 seconds to say to someone, "Are you okay?" And for me, you will see me, I do it a lot. I will reach out to people who are going through stuff because I know what it's like to be alone.
Mhm.
I know what it's like to be silenced. And it's not silenced by people, it's silenced by my own mind, hence the art piece that I did and that I will be doing. Our brains are our own worst enemies a lot of the time when you're dealing with mental health. And we tell ourselves these horrible things. And sometimes it's just about being there for someone and reaching out and picking them up and holding them and helping them through it. And that's what reach out for me is.
Beautiful.
But also, going on further than that, a lot of that's about that for me too, but it's also those that want to silence you from being able to talk about the struggles that you're going through. I can remember years and years ago, I went through a breakdown. I had basically through things that happened when I was younger. I was actually going through Flinders Street Station, coming home from work one night, and I'd been abused as a child, and they had a stall there about basically about sexual abuse, and I lost it. It was my defining moment that triggered me off, and I went home and I was crying. I had people blaming medication I was on. I had my ex-husband at the time, where we were still married then. He took it on as it was his problem. He didn't take it on as supporting me. He took it on as that was his problem. But it's finding people there that are willing to support you when you're going through shit in your life.
Yep.
Or if you see someone that's going through shit and they just can't cope for whatever reason, is being there for them and not necessarily talking with them, but being there to listen to them, and just let them vent out what's on their mind, because it's not about you, it's about them.
Yeah.
It's not about a label, guys. People will label you, and it is one thing. I got told I was crazy. I got told so much stuff, and my breakdown was literally this time last year. So people will label you, and it's not about labeling someone. It's about being a friend. It takes 5 seconds to be nice. It takes 5 seconds to show someone you care. It is about being there in the middle of the night when they need you. It's about being there, picking up that phone and going, "Hey, I haven't heard from you in a few days. I just want to check in on you."
Yep.
It's free. It doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of time and a little bit of heart.
Absolutely. It's so many things to so many different people, and that's why inclusively I put myself in that we all have some degree of mental health issues or anxieties or experiences. And as I said in my announcement video, they could be short term, they could be long term. I don't know that I know of anyone who goes through life without having experienced something, whether that be something along the lines of Jenny's story or Rose's story. It could be something to do with grief. It could be something to do with, it could even be work related. It could be body image related. Hence why I like, to sort of lead up to this month, I took the arms out, I took the girls out to give you guys the understanding that, you know what, I walk the walk and talk the talk, There's no point in me, sitting here talking about being comfortable in your own skin if I'm not going to sit there and be an example of what I mean by that. So,
Chris, wait till Grace has got the link set up, because organisations like that will give her a specific link that will link donations back to her. So the best thing to do is wait till that's set up.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of patience. We love that you guys are wanting to donate. That is fantastic. Just a little bit of patience for Gracie to get it organised.
But it goes the same as a lot of people that know the story of when Rose and I joined forces. We had something that happened in December, which actually was a big effect. I actually was on the phone to Rose crying my eyes out because I thought the business was gone. It really was. And she was the one that actually sat there and let me vent like you would not believe, to the point where I got really angry, and she even let me vent through that anger.
I do practice what I preach. Just saying.
If you think about a bottle, some people call it soda bottles, Jenny with an I, a soft drink bottle, or carbonate, something with carbonate in it, and there is only so much that it will hold before it explodes.
Well, if you look at it,
I'm trying not to do that.
I'll do it.
Let's do it together.
You got to shake it, shake it.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, Tasha's better.
If you look at a champagne bottle with a cork,
there you go.
There's so much pressure behind that champagne bottle that it's got to release somewhere. And you look at if it's released the wrong way, the cork's going to go shooting off.
Well, that's it.
I like just shaking better.
You like to shake. And of course, as I promised you, the whole event is to be, I'm taking it seriously. I'm not making light of it at all. However, I want to bring you moments, genuine moments of,
In the darkness, there has to be rays of light to keep.
Yeah.
And
laughter and
mental health's not just about the bleak, the bleary and everything like that. Is it about what's the goal at the end of the tunnel when it comes to mental health? And some people have issues that go right throughout their life, and there'll be times where you're happy and you think, why am I so sad?
Well, so that's post-traumatic stress.
Yes.
Is actually stress that's happened over the course of your lifetime. So for me, I had abandonment issues, and I had a lot of issues that I had to face last year, and I faced them. And to be honest, up until last year, I hadn't touched my art in over a year. I hadn't diamond painted. I hadn't done any artwork. I've done nothing.
I'm glad that's changed.
And my therapist said to me, what do you do for creativity? And I said, well, I used to do art, and I used to diamond paint. And I showed her, ironically, Houdini. And she said to me, she goes, you need to get back into this. And so that was when I ordered the shimmer that I ordered from Jen. That was my healing piece. So that was a very special piece for me. And then I started getting back into my art again, and so it's when I said to people I was rusty, they were like, really?
Elizabeth, I've been told right throughout all my school years, school was never fun for me, that I would mount to nothing. I've been told throughout my life I would mount to nothing, and it got to the point in my life where I decided, no, I'm going to mount to something. I'm going to do something for myself, and it's not for anyone else. It's actually for myself. And I've had some pretty severe mental health struggles that diamond paintings helped me get through. When I lost my grandson, diamond painting actually helped me with that as well.
It's something that you said there. Keep talking because something you said, I was going to touch on that. Blah.
So it's, yeah. I mean, we've all got stories. I mean, you guys, if you follow my channel, you know, I talk about everyone's got stories and I like to hear people's stories. Everyone has stories. I have stories. I have stories I haven't shared with you guys yet. But we've all got them. And it's sharing them can actually help someone else. So, I mean, I fully support what you're doing. Absolutely love what you're doing. That's why I created the artwork in the first place.
Yeah.
Some of those were personal pieces to me, which you know. But that was my part of my journey, and me expressing how I was silenced by my mind was actually me on the other side of the horribleness of what I was going through. And that was me on the other side. And it was like everyone used to say to me, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me what was going on in your head? Why didn't you talk to me? You could have come to talk to me. People can say that till the cows come home. If you feel like you don't trust someone enough, or you feel like you can't share it because you're scared of being judged, you don't talk. Your mind sends you all these signals going, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to care. They're just faking it.
They're just going to think you're an idiot.
All the excuses under the world. So the silence by my mind, which is the green here with the like that was me, because I was silenced by my mind, because everyone was going, why didn't you tell me? And I couldn't reach out to people. I didn't even reach out to Rory at the time. And that's my husband. So, you know, I didn't reach out to my sisters. I didn't reach out to my besties. I didn't reach out to anyone because I didn't know who I could really talk to until I started working through it myself.
Yeah. That's what I wanted. Both of you have touched on what you said, that I was thinking, okay, so being told that you're not good enough, go tell them to suck a big, hairy, cheesy one.
Yep.
I'm going to just say it like that. Anyone who tells you you're not good enough, or if you still are haunted by those voices or those images of those people saying that to you, writing that to you, go tell them to go take a really long walk off a short pier.
Yep.
Because you are good enough.
Yep.
You are good enough. Those people, that's a reflection on them and their view in life, and how very, very sad for them. How very sad for them that they should feel the necessity to look at someone else, another human being, and tell them, who are they to judge you? What qualifications do they hold in your life to tell you that you're not good enough?
Do they pay your bills? No.
Do they walk your shoes? Do they live your life? Do they have what is in your heart, what is in your mind? They are not qualified. Tell them to go shove it, stick it. I'm getting brutally yuck right now, but that pees me off like you would not believe.
Unless you've truly
Full stop.
Unless you've walked into someone's shoes and you've been where that other person's been, even then you can't pass judgment, because what affects one person doesn't necessarily affect someone else in the same way, even if you've been through the same things. And to judge someone else's emotions, feelings, their mental health state is so wrong. And that was my biggest fear for a number of years. When I told my story, when I finally got up the courage, I actually wrote 2 letters to my parents and told them, because it was always why weren't you good enough as your brothers to do what your brothers have done? They both got careers and I went in a different path. I felt I was judged my whole life. And I sat down and they had separated. I wrote them 2 letters, and my brother opened my dad's letter, and I will never forget this. I was at a friend's place, and my phone rang, and he got on the phone, and his first comment to me wasn't, "Hi, how are you? Are you feeling okay?" It was, "How dare you do that to your father?" Because I spelt out what happened, who it was, and everything. I put it bluntly in letters, and I can turn around here, and I turned around and said to my brother, "Go yourself." I said, "You either give my father the letter." I said, "I've had to deal with this for 20, 30 odd years. You either give him the letter or I will get a letter to him. He needs to know what's gone on." But it was then my brother saying that you're not good enough to turn around and tell everyone what had happened. And it's so wrong. You cannot walk in another person's shoes. Even if you've been in that same situation, you cannot walk in their shoes.
No, you
it's
can't.
Just not possible.
No, you can't. And I saw Sarah's comment. Sarah, I'm not ignoring you. And I saw that, you feel that you can't tell them to, okay,
Write a letter.
metaphorically, she has dementia, she won't understand your words, but if you are in a situation where someone has done you wrong, and they have done you wrong, they have done you wrong, they have not done you a right by telling you you're not good enough, and if that person or those people are no longer in your circle now in life, then exactly that. Write it down in a letter, release that energy, let it go. It's like, just write it out. Who are you? Like, I'm releasing you. I think, and Tinker's not here, and I don't want to. She's spoken about it on her channel before, so I'm not giving her away any personal information, but she has spoken about it before, and just in brief, she has said she has let them go, let them go, and she's in a much better space. And you can do the same, Sarah. Just that person, although should have been a person who looked after you and protected you. I'm being brutally honest, and and just so that you all know, I am not a qualified mental therapist at all. This is my personal opinion only, okay? So I don't want to get into any trouble, but in my personal opinion, she does not have the qualifications still as your adoptive mum, or even if she was a natural birth mother, to tell you you're not good enough.
There is, I'm Celtic pagan, so as anyone on my channel knows that I don't share my beliefs that often. But one thing I have found that was most healing for me, and it's a small ritual, and it involves the letter writing, because you pour it all out in the letter, and then you light a fire, and you put that letter on the fire, and you go, I release this.
Because what a lot of people do is they close up those emotions, and I think this extends back from days gone by with the older generation.
You weren't allowed to talk
where
about
you were everything was hidden. It was hidden, that mental health, abuse, whatever it was, that was hidden. That was secret. We don't discuss that with anyone. But people these days are learning that you can let it go. It's something that will stay with you. It stays with you for your life. But the torment that is there, if you can, I agree with Rose in this. When I wrote the letters to my parents, I was brutally honest in those letters, and I didn't know whether my parents would ever get those letters. But in the end, I went, no, screw it. I know what I'm going to do. They are going to get those letters. They are going to know how I feel. But it's basically, if you can write those letters and burn it, get rid of it, and let go of that emotion, and realize the person you are then has made you the person you are today.
And that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
No. Because I've been through little bit of a backstory. I went through 16 years of sexual abuse. I was raped at 18. It has made me stronger. Was it a bitch to deal with? Damn right it was. I went through a lot of counselling and a lot of things to deal with it. I've spent my whole life being told I'd never amount to anything, that I would never be good enough. 2 years ago in art school, I was told, you'll never, ever make money from being a diamond painting designer. Seriously? Bet they eat their words now. But you can use it sucks. And we've all got, like I've said before, we've all got horrible stories. But I'm not who I am today because I sailed through life. I got to the point I am in my life because of all the yuck stuff that I went through as a kid, growing up as a young adult.
Yeah.
My children have had a better a better life because I was adamant I was not going to do the same stuff. I was going to protect my children. They were going to know they were loved. They were going to know. My son gets told all the time, he's 21, be the best you that you can be.
Yep.
And that's all I tell him. I don't care what that is as long as it's the best him.
Yep.
And Kenzie, most of you, those that know Kenzie, you've been on my channel before, you would know who Kenzie is. It's the same with her. I encourage her to be the best her that she can be, regardless of where that is in the spectrum of the world. She is loved. She's protected. Both my kids are. They know they're safe. They know they can come to me. They know God. Anyone so much as hurts my children, hell would break loose and I'd be flying to New Zealand to punch a few people out. That's the point. You use it. There comes a point in your time, and I think at 48, I realized it like 5-6 years ago. You stop being a victim and you start being the survivor. And when you get to that point, you're healing a lot more quicker than what you thought you were. And then most of you who think you're a victim are actually survivors.
Yep.
And you just haven't realized it yet.
That is such a superb, brilliant point. A brilliant point to make. At what point, and it's a self-realization thing, and no one can tell you when you reach that point, but there is a point. You, in some ways, I guess, always remain a victim, but you're a survivor first.
Yeah.
First. So I am reading like the stories in there, and I'm glad that everyone is able to share. And I saw Katrina come in earlier, and I don't think I acknowledged. And Sarah, hello. No need to be apologizing. No need to be apologizing. I guess we've shared a lot of what we've gone through. Those that have been around for a while, you've seen me break down. You've seen me break down and know why. There's a butt ton more that I could be sharing. There is reasons that I won't share some things because of just privacy of those that are in my family.
Yeah, I'm the same. I won't go into a lot of detail of certain things because I don't want to hurt people.
Exactly.
Yes, Sarah, we are at Grace's house today.
Yeah, you are.
You need to go back and watch the beginning.
Yes, you are. So to kind of close it off, what is the one thing that I mean, like, if someone wants to kick it off, to do to help, like, aside from reaching out and everything, what is something that you have accomplished, like in a positive way that we can share? Like
my art.
Your art?
Yeah, like my art has evolved so much. If people said to me I could never do it, and I'm doing it.
Really? So offspring daughter-in-law is over there. I'm going to throw her completely under the bus.
Oh, God.
And she is a budding little artist.
And
tells me all the time that she is never good enough.
Let me just say, we want to see your art. I've done this to other people. I would like to see your art. We would like to have a look at it. And then if it works, we'd like to have it on the website.
So they're sitting across the road across the road.
I only sketch. I don't do.
That doesn't matter. Sketches still can make great.
She's gone all red. She's gone all red.
I do not draw. I do not sketch. I don't because out of choice. But let me show you something.
But something that I do on a daily is just always try and end the day with, geez, I've had a crap day. I acknowledge it. I acknowledge it. Like, you have to acknowledge. If you don't acknowledge and don't accept, okay, life is shit at the moment.
And I don't.
Right? It is what it is, right? However, to go to bed, before I go to bed, it's like, okay, it's been a crap day, crap week, crap year, whatever it is. But there's something that's positive in life. Mm-hmm. There is always something positive and grateful, to be grateful for. Always. It is never completely bleakly dark. And I would love for everyone who's still watching, and even if you're working and lurking, even if you put up one or two words, what is it that you find something to be grateful for? Despite everything that you're feeling at the moment, what is it you're grateful for? What is it you're grateful for?
I'm grateful.
Lawrence, that's actually a very good thing. I have had my daughter. She went through a whole lot of shit when she was younger, which is her story to tell. That's why I won't repeat it. But we had her to a counsellor. I walked into the counsellor. It was a school mandated counsellor. And I walked out there and said I'd never take my daughter back there again, because I believe if you're going to counsel someone with issues, whatever they may be in their life, to be a true counsellor, you need to have walked somewhat in their shoes. You need to have experienced life. What I call a textbook counsellor, I don't believe that anyone should basically get their experience from a textbook, because they can't empathize with you if they have got no idea of the shit you've gone on in your life. And I would walk out of any counsellor that does not have any empathy. And you can seriously tell them. I'm really grateful of where I am at the moment. I had a lot of doubters, and I've been able to put a business together that I'm still getting shit come up that's trying to block that path. But
it makes it worth it.
It makes it
It
worth
does.
it when I can turn around and go, okay, I've now merged with the fantastic Rose, which has been one of the, if not the best decision. And we've got someone now that keeps trying to throw us, and he is.
Yeah.
We have someone now that keeps trying to throw a spanner in the works to the point where he was asking Rose what our takings were for the business. And I heard that and I flipped, and she said, if I can't give that information out, she said, Jenny would kill me. And yes, I would. That's between us and our accountant. But it's people like that are trying to throw spanners in the works that we can turn around and go, no, screw you. You're not going to affect us in what we do, and we will take things how we want to take them without you saying you can't do that.
I have this thing that I live by. If you tell me I can't do something, I go sit back and watch. We were talking about this earlier. It's literally, really watch this space. Like I said, I was told Kinsey would never do a lot of things.
I think a lot of the times too, when you drill right down into, it doesn't matter what it is that's gotten you to a state of anxiety or sadness. It's when you think about it and you take it down to its grassroots. What it is that feeling of power, like feeling powerless.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
It's losing that power, that control of what you thought was this path in life, and all of a sudden you're getting thrown into that path. And I feel that we were all born with a degree of power. We were all put on a path, and at some point it got taken away from us, or we relinquished it.
Yeah.
And really, really, really important to understand the difference between the two.
Right.
Even if it's taken away from you, or even if it's relinquished, always remember, this is your body, your mind, your heart, your life. You have the power to take it back.
I am 48. I've started a whole new career, and I'm 48. Like, I'm a grandma for crying out loud. Like,
So am I.
I'm not, and I don't want to be.
But like, seriously, you're never too old to make yourself heal.
That's right.
And you have to want to heal.
Mhm.
And that is the biggest thing.
Something I live by. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of a gentleman called Bob Proctor.
Yes.
Yeah, he actually died within the last week. But there's something that he taught me. I used to do. There's a thing out called Born Rich, and he tells you how to let go of what the universe is throwing at you. Now, his theory was when you are going through so much shit in your life that you're pushing your head up against a brick wall thinking, I don't know where to go, it's actually the universe's way of telling you that you are on the right path in your life and to push through that shit, because you will come out of that knowing where you want to go. You've got two choices. Go into your hole and give up and curl up in a ball and just let go. Or you can forge ahead and go, well, yes, I'm on the right path. Let's just deviate that path a little bit. And that's what we're doing frequently with Uniquely Yours Down Under, is we're then deviating that path, because we have had someone, believe it or not, in the last 3 months try and destroy the business endless times.
Yes.
It's not. If that person has someone they know that knows them, that is listening to this, that will not happen. We will not let that happen.
That's not my channel. I can't say what I want to say.
No. But it comes down to resolve. It comes down to, speaking about what's on our minds and what's gotten us there and everything else like that. It's like dig deep. Now's the time to make a change, and you can. And
DQ, you're saying how do you take that power back if that person's passed? Write a letter.
Yeah.
Put all your. It doesn't matter how long the letter is. Put all your emotion in that letter. Yeah, they've passed, but what you're doing when you're writing that letter and you rip it up, you do whatever, you keep it, however you want to do it. When you're writing that letter and you're putting all that emotion, all that anger, whatever that is in that letter, you're letting that go to the universe. You can't control what's happened in your past. No one can control that. But you have to let it go to get through the future.
Move forward.
Because if you don't let it go, it will continue to be like that pimple that festers. It will just consume you, and you will not go any further. That's a hard lesson. I've had to learn that. Let it go.
I have literally stood on someone's gravesite, guys, and screamed at them everything I felt.
Yes.
Best thing I ever did. Because I literally relinquished the whole lot. And I was literally screaming at this headstone. But it was so healing. So, you know what? I didn't care what anyone thought. I just
Hang
did
on,
what I
guys.
needed to do.
Someone's got really good timing.
Hubby.
Wow. So I want to say thank you to those that have shared. And Lisette, I saw you in there, baby girl. I've missed you, sister. My soul sister's here. Thank you for sharing. And if you're not wanting to share or don't feel comfortable to share, hopefully, you might have gotten something out of today. Yes, Jenny, grateful for children, husband, and our health. Absolutely. I want to do a live with you. Great. Yes, we've spoken about that, Sarah. We'll get to that soon. I'm grateful that I have this community to open up to, and for an event like this, we can support each other. I've been a blubbering fool this week. Well, hopefully you've smiled a little bit, Stacey. Hopefully this has brought a bit of a smile. It's all about balancing. I want these lives to be balanced.
Yeah, they need to be balanced.
They need to be balanced. Sally's here. Sometimes I count my blessings that some people take for granted. Thank you for the food in my fridge, for the food in my cabinets. Thank you for my clothes, and so on. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone who's watching me right now, and there's 51 sets of eyeballs or at least 51 sets of ears, you all have a device that you're listening on or watching.
Yeah.
That could be something that you can be grateful for. And you might think, Grace, you're off your rocker. No.
Don't take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted. There are people out there that don't have even a glass of water to drink today. So there's, no matter where we are, our stories are our stories and they're our heartaches. However, sometimes, it's good to take stock of what we do have rather than, contemplating and concentrating on what we don't have.
I have never felt more blessed in the last 6 months than in the last 6 months. Like, my whole life has changed.
Yeah.
My attitude's changed. Yeah. I am reunited with my soulmate, and we are settled, and I have making great friends. And yeah.
100%. 100%.
All because we stood up and said, right, that's it. We're done.
We're done. Life. That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Deborah, my son and grandson, my work with children, retiring from work next year, my health, even though I'm handicapped, love of music and art. Deborah, can I retire with you?
I want to retire if it involves music and art.
I'm thankful for strength and resilience to keep going through my lowest times. That's the way, Lynn. That's what I want to hear. I'm grateful for my daughter, who is extremely supportive of both of us, and ups and downs, for her being comfortable to say when something is bothering her. 100. See, that's what. Credit to you, Stacey. Parenting is no textbook. There's no parenting to textbook. There's no textbook. There's no textbook to parenting. And you know what? If we create a relationship with our offspring whereby they feel comfortable to come to us, then you've done the right thing.
I think having a child on the spectrum teaches us that more than anything. There is no textbok.
Yes. My greatest relief was learning that I didn't have to love my father. He was emotionally abusive. That I never said, but I learned that it didn't owe him anything, even my love. Exactly. That's it, Lynn. That's it. Rose says, her loving daughter, miss you too. You're doing great. So proud of everybody in this life. Mwah! Lisette is my soul sister. We need to talk soon. I love you, Lisette. I love you so much. Thank you so much for everyone who's been interacting.
Yes.
And next week's lives, both Abigail and I will have some more giveaways and everything. We need to close out, and I'm pretty sure Beth will be going live in a minute.
We have upside down banana cake.
And more gas bagging to do. I've been in a bad place this month, but my canvas that I'm working on is helping. Nice. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Before we go overtime, we're going to say goodbye to you guys, but I get to party on with these two.
Oh, that shake party in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm just as weird, don't worry.
We're getting the looks. Wherever you are in your part of the world, look, I want to say thank you for joining. Mwah.
You
And
are
thank
welcome.
Mwah. Wherever you are in your part of the world, look after yourselves.
Rose Sabato wants to know if you got a.
I did, Rose. I'm doing a whole video, hopefully this week coming, of all my friend mail. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Rose Wills wants a happy birthday to her son Max.
Happy birthday, Max.
Happy
Yes,
birthday, Max.
birthday, Max.
Happy birthday, Max. I need to say goodnight. Thank you for dropping by. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Have each other's backs. It's so super important.
And bless your bums.
That's her saying. Mine is, until I see you next time, much, much love. And ciao, ciao for now. Bye.
See you guys.
That went excellently.